base 10 three-digit number n is selected at random. Which of the following is closest to the probability that the base 9 representation and the base 11 representation of n are both three-digit numerals? We know that the base 11 representation, when it's all digits, will be a smaller number than n, and the base 9 representation will be a bigger number than n. So we can find the bounds for what n could be, with the base 11 representation being the smaller and the base 9 representation being larger. So focusing on the base 11 representation, I know when that's going to be 100, actually. We think about 11 times what gives us 121. When you keep dividing 121 by 11, we get zeros as the remainder until we get a 1. So for example, 11, or rather, sorry, this should be 11 times 11 is 121, remainder 0, and we keep this 11 goes here, and we keep doing this, 1 remainder 0, now the 1 goes down here, and so the base 11 representation of 121 is, we read these in reverse, 100. So the smallest value that n could be is going to be 121. So we know n is greater than or equal to 121. Now look at the base 9 representation. We have an 81 here, the remainder 0. We want to get 1,000. I believe this will help us get 1,000. We just need to think 9 times 81 is what? It's 729. And we'll see, since 9 goes into 81, we're going to keep getting remainder zeros until we don't, until we run into a similar situation that we did there. So now we'll have 981, that's 9, remainder 0. And so the base 9 representation of 729 is 1,000. And so n has to be less than 729, so n could equal less than or equal to 728, could equal that. So the numbers that n could be in base 10 are all numbers, three-digit numbers between 121 and 728. And so the number of numbers between there is 728 minus 121 plus 1, which is 608. And so to find this probability, we need to put 608 over the total number of numbers between 100 and 999, basically all three-digit numbers. And the number of numbers that are in between there is going to be 999 minus 100 plus 1, which is 900. So the probability that both the base 9 representation and base 11 representation of n are both three-digit numbers is going to be 608 over 900, and we can simplify that to, that's 6.08 over 9, which is about then multiplying by 11, and numerator and denominator 66.88 over 99. It is equal to that, and that's about 0.67. And 0.67 is closest to 0.7, so the answer is choice E.